Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Clancy, your weight loss warrior. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you get all of my videos. Today we're going to be discussing the food pyramid and how our government got it completely wrong. The first nutritional guidelines came out by the USDA back in 1894, and it stated moderation in everything. Make sure that you're eating a variety of nutrient-rich foods, watch your portions, and avoid fat. Over the next century, though, there are going to be some major modifications to these guidelines. The food pyramid stood to be the go-to standard for millions of Americans, but what they don't really understand is that billions of dollars were at stake. For example, you may notice that in the early 1992 version of the food pyramid, dairy got its own section, and this was not by accident. Subconsciously, this suggested that dairy products were an essential part of someone's diet, and that's just simply not true. For example, we can see that many cultures have gotten along for centuries without non-human dairy products, and even vegans and others today can survive without dairy products in their diets. If you're guessing that entities within the food industry and the dairy industry lobbied hard for these modifications, you're absolutely right. The original American pyramid suggests 6 to 11 servings daily of bread, cereal, rice, and pasta. And this was due to interference from the food industry giants as well, According to Louis Light, the creator of the U.S. food pyramid, the pyramid that nutritionists created ultimately got sold to the highest bidder. So it was never really about nutrition or health. Even the Wall Street Journal has gone on to state that obesity rates have increased significantly through the induction of our food pyramid. And this is easy to see just by looking at the food pyramid itself, especially when they prioritize carbohydrates in your diet. By consuming carbohydrates, this almost always results in diets that are dominated by an excess of calories, sugars, and starches. So what I want you guys to realize is that we are so programmed and misled in order for these corporations and the food industry to make money off of us as a consumer. We need to be doing our research and understanding that the ingredients that we are consuming on a daily basis are harmful and poisonous to our bodies. So take me, for example, 3 years ago when I started this whole process of my lifestyle change and my diet change, and like I have stated in other videos, I don't really necessarily refer to it as my diet anymore. This is my way of living. This is my lifestyle now. So it took a lot of time and research and energy to dig deep and find out that we have been grossly misled about what is considered healthy in this country. If you look at other countries where their government entities supply their citizens with health coverage because they don't want their people getting sick, they have banned and outlawed over 80% of what is a part of our standard American diet. Those items are banned and outlawed in other countries. Now, here in America, we are encouraged to eat unhealthy foods because our food industry is in bed with Big Pharma. Take this, for example, the same company that creates and manufactures Roundup, which is a weed killer, a toxin, is the same company that creates and sells the #1 leading heart medication here in the United States. Think about that for a moment. Now, what I just want to encourage you guys to do is to take a few extra minutes when you're doing your grocery shopping. Look at the labels. If there's more than 5 ingredients in something, it's not healthy. If you don't understand or comprehend what an ingredient is, just take a moment and look it up and see the side effects that it can have on your body. I know it will be hard to find products that have a small ingredient list. You're probably going to get a lot of your food sources from Whole Foods. That's 1 ingredient. We're talking avocados, fruit, meat. Make sure that you are getting grass-fed if possible. It will be hard to maintain a diet without getting processed meats and processed foods. But if you can afford to get grass-fed, do that, because I promise you it is a healthier option. And always, 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 I encourage you to buy locally. That is where you're going to get your healthiest and most nutrient-rich foods. So I know that this was just a short breakdown, a short video, but I hope that it was informative. I hope that you got something out of this today. Please come back for my next video. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Clancy, your weight loss warrior. Have a great day and God bless.